Okay, now that you know what kind of needles to get, which again is a 14-inch US number 5, the second thing to be concerned about is your yarn. And there are many, many, many varieties of yarn and varying degrees of quality. For example, this is probably the cheapest that you'll see in like your Walmarts or your Michaels. It's acrylic, as 90% I'd say of all yarns that you see in the store is. But it's a rougher acrylic. It's not been treated, I don't think, with anything. It's not that stretchy. It's kind of tough and scratchy. It's great for Afghans. It could work for ponchos. The skirt that I'm making, I'm actually using this exact type of yarn. I'm just using it in burgundy. So good for things like that. Not so great on your head. But, like I said, acrylic, there are different types. So, this is also acrylic. See if you can see that. And this is a lot softer. It's a lot stretchier. It's prettier. And you can use this for sweaters, for scarves, for, again, your Afghans, your ponchos rather, blankets, whatever. These two are also acrylic, and they're even softer. And these work for five, 6, 7, 8 needles, because your thickness also has to do with the needle that you have. So this is thinner. It says it's for an 8, but you could use it for a 5. This one probably, yeah, it also says a 5. It says an 8 rather, and this I know says 8. So again, that's why 8 is the most widely used needle, because it can work with a lot of things. However, we're not using any of those. We are using, for this project, one of these two. And these are both cotton, 100% cotton, a lot thinner, a lot stretchier, a lot cooler. And this, for example, it says that it can be used with the US 6 needle, but it'll still work with the 5. And it's a little more expensive than the other ones, as is this. And this is crochet thread, but it's about almost exactly the same as this. Both of them are black, both of them are thin, and I'll be using one of the two. This was on sale, this one, at Michael's for about $2 this week. This one I bought a while ago for about $3.50. And these I would normally use to make socks, but for something like headscarves, it'll also do really well because they will make a very flat, very thin piece of fabric that will be very stretchy, which is what we want. To give you another idea about cost, however, this one was a holiday yarn, but it's available all year. It just says holiday because of the colors, I guess, I don't know. And it was about $2.20 at Walmart. These two I got from Michael's, which were probably $2 as well. You probably get a little bit more. You might not than you get in this. But about $2-3. And this was absolute cheapest. It's like super value or something, which is $1.97, and it's a lot. So I use this stuff up for Afghans, for skirts, anything that takes a lot of fabric, or that's going to be a big piece of fabric that I don't want to spend, a lot of time on, a lot of good yarn on. But this little small one, you're going to go through these for your headscarf probably. So I would suggest getting 2, maybe 3 of them, because you can use them for something else. Or you can start out with one and just add on to it later, which I will show you how to do. So this or this I suggest, which is 100% cotton. Either one of them. Just make sure that they're thin and they're stretchy enough to work with your intended purpose, which is a headscarf. So with your 14-inch number 5 needles, the second thing you need is some 100% cotton yarn, or it says here classic crochet thread, whatever, because you can use all of these in crocheting or in knitting. So that's the second thing on your shopping list.